यशोदानन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन यशोदानन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन यमुनतीरावनचारी हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय राधा श्याम सुंदर राधा श्याम सुंदर राधे जय कृष्ण बलराम कृष्ण बलराम जय वृंदावन धाम जय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय जय गौर हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्रीमदभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की। इस्कॉन फाउंडर आचार्य बीबीटी फाउंडर आचार्य श्रील प्रभुपाद की। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य स्तोत्र शत श्रीमद् भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की ब्रजभूमि वृंदावन धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की अयोध्या मायापुर धाम की गंगा माई यमुना माई की भक्ति देवी तुलसी महारानी की समवेद गौरभक्त वृंद की निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल. All glories to the assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Guru and Gauranga. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Welcome to Srimad Bhagavad Gita class in the evening today from Vrindavan. Today we are going to discuss 3.36 of Bhagavad Gita. I read the text and you all can repeat after me. Arjuna uvāca atha kena prayuktoyam pāpam carati pūruṣaḥ anicchann vṛṣṇeya balād niyojitaḥ. Arjuna uvāca atha kena prayuktoyam pāpam carati pūruṣaḥ anicchann vṛṣṇeya balād niyojitaḥ. Arjuna uvāca atha kena prayuktoyam pāpam carati pūruṣaḥ anicchann vṛṣṇeya balād niyojitaḥ. Arjuna uvāca atha kena prayuktoyam pāpam carati pūruṣaḥ balād niyojitaḥ. Arjuna uvāca pāpam carati pūruṣaḥ anicchann vṛṣṇeya balād niyojitaḥ. Arjuna uvāca
pāpam carati pūruṣaḥ anicchannapi vārṣṇeya balādiva niyojitaḥ Arjuna uvāca atha prayukto pāpam carati pūruṣaḥ
anicchann vṛṣṇeya balādiva niyojitaḥ Arjuna uvāca atha prayuktoyam pāpam carati pūruṣaḥ anicchann vṛṣṇeya balādiva niyojitaḥ. Word-to-word meaning, translation and purport by Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada. Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada ki. Arjuna uvāca. Arjuna said, atha, then, kena, by what? Prayuktaḥ, impelled. Ayam, one. Pāpam, sins. Carati, does. Pūruṣaḥ, a man. Anicchann, without desiring. Api, although. Vṛṣṇeya, O descendant of Vṛṣṇi. Balād, by force. Iva, as if. Niyojitaḥ, engaged. Arjuna said, O descendant of Vṛṣṇi, by what is one impelled to sinful acts, even unwillingly, as if engaged by force? You all can repeat after me. Arjuna said, O descendant of Vṛṣṇi, by what is one impelled to sinful acts, unwillingly, as if engaged by force? Purport. A living entity as part and parcel of the Supreme is originally spiritually pure and free from all material contaminations. Therefore, by nature, he is not subject to the sins of the material world. But when he is in contact with the material nature, he acts in many sinful ways without hesitation, and sometimes even against his will. As such, Arjuna's question to Kṛṣṇa is very sanguine as to the perverted nature of the living entities. Although the living entity sometimes does not want to act in sin, he is still forced to act. Sinful actions are not, however, impelled by the Supersoul within, but are due to another cause, as Lord explains in the next verse. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Gnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Svapadantikam Vandeham Sri Gurun Sri Yutapadakkamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavanscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakhanvitanscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dīnabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarobhyascha Krupa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So, here Arjuna asks a very, very important question. Why a person without willing, without his own will, he commits sinful activities. He is not interested to do the sinful activity, but he does the sinful activity. What is that? Whether he is being caught by some giant and then he is pushed to make some sinful activity? Or what is that? Arjuna is asking. So this is very famous loka, many times we hear. So Kṛṣṇa replies very clearly, this is nothing but your own lust. Kāmayesha krodayesha rajoguna samudbhava mahāshanno mahāpāpma vidyena miha vairina. So this is nothing but your own lust, your own lust which later on will change to anger. So, it is not something which is coming from external force or I don't know what happens in the night, I have to drink. I know I should not, but I don't know. Some power is coming on me and then dragging me to drink, dragging me to do this, dragging me to do that. I know everything, but still I don't know. I think some external force is coming and actually pulling me. So I am not responsible for that. Something else is coming and you say, I am not responsible. Knowing fully well not to commit any such sinful activity, he commits it, he does it. Kṛṣṇa says, this is nothing but your own lust. Your own lust. So in this actually very famous story of Prabhupada, which I think we have discussed many times, I have shown that, but this time I don't show that, I will just speak that. So that Brahmana going to Vaikuntha. So Brahmana, actually he knows everything, but still he did not go to Vaikuntha. When Narad Muni comes to him and asks him, the story is like this. Narad Muni, after visiting various places on this earth, all people are suffering so much. So he feels very bad. These thousands of people, millions of people, jivas are suffering. So he goes to Vishnu Bhagavan and says, hey Bhagavan, you see, kindly give me a chance to bring some of them directly to you. They are suffering so much. I want to bring. Then Vishnu Bhagavan says, oh yes, you are welcome. Please bring anybody who wants to bring with his own willing. Voluntarily he should come. Yes, I want to come to Vaikuntha, so I will come. Not that you catch hold of some fellow and try to bring him here, who is having so much of contamination in his heart, and that fellow will immediately go back again. He will not stay in Vaikuntha even for a moment. So, you bring anybody who is willingly coming and he wants to, voluntarily he should accompany you, he should come with you, and bring as many people, as many you want. Remember, Narada, they should come on their own will. You cannot catch and bring them forcefully. Narada Muni says, it's not a problem, they are suffering so much. And once they understand that they are suffering, they will simply come. And this is the place where there is no suffering. So he immediately comes and sees the beautiful, very nice Brahmana. And he gives darshan. So the Brahmana looks at Narad Muni and says, oh Narad Muni, I am so much fortunate to see you. So this life's aim is to go back to Godhead, go to Vaikuntha. And by seeing you, it looks as if I can go to Vaikuntha. So much he is talking. Okay, man, you have the wonderful opportunity. You need not perform any austerity. Just come with me. You are the first case. Very easily I got you. Yeah, I know. The whole aim of human life is to go back. Narad Muni says, Hare, this fellow knows so much. He is such a great knowledgeable scholar. So he says, but one small problem is there. Narad Muni says, yeah, what is that problem? You see, you come inside. You see, these two children, they are very small. You see, this fellow is studying, my son, and this girl is too small. She has to be married, no? Who will get them married? If I go there, then nobody will be there. Please. And this fellow's Upanayan sanskar, which Brahmana will do, I have not yet performed. So please, give some time. Narad Muni says, no problem. You are such a big scholar. I have no doubt you will come. So you have been on this earth, living, taking birth and dying for millions and millions of years, millions and millions of times. So a few years, it doesn't make any difference. So after some time, he comes and sees, oh, your son has grown up and your daughter is already married. So Brahmana, what is left? Come on, come. You know everything. Yes, I know. The aim of this human life is to go back to Godhead. But, again, but, what is that? You see, my son is just married. And, you see, my wife and my son's wife, my daughter-in-law, both are not adjusting. See, if I am not there, then who will solve their problems? Who will solve their disputes arising? If a few days. Then, after a few days, he comes and he sees the son's son, his grandson. This fellow's grandson, and all are having lot of celebration and all that. So he comes, oh, now your daughter, your grandson also has taken birth and all that. What is left for going back to God? Come on. You see, my son is so small. And they are so happily living. Let my son, my grandson, so let him grow a little bit. Then I will come. I have to come. The aim of the life is to go back. He talks everything, but he is not coming. He cannot force. The Lord has said, you have to bring voluntarily with his own willingness. Now after some time again he comes and he sees the grandson also grown up, and this fellow was very fat, he had become so thin, and his wife is having a walking stick for walking and all that. So Narad Muni says, "Oh Brahmana, what happened? You were so fat and you have become so thin. What happened?" "Oh, so many diseases I had to undergo." Have you understood? On this earth, this is what it is. This is birth, death, disease and old age. These are the biggest problems. And you can happily live without any problems. Come on, let us go to Vaikuntha and stay there. Yeah. Our aim of my human life. But, you see, my wife is so old. Without me, actually, she cannot live. I have to support her. And she is unable to walk. She is just walking with my help and with the help of the walking stick. So kindly give some time. Narad Muni looks at this fellow. This fellow knows everything. But still he is so much attached. Then, after some time, again Narad Muni comes and he is not finding. He asks people there. Here one Brahmana used to stay here in this house. Where is he now? I am not finding him. Oh, that man died a few months back. Oh, but according to me, that Atma is here only. It is giving the signal. Oh, where are you? The Brahmana. What life you have got now? Wow. Dog. Have you understood? This is the life. You are a Brahmana and now you have taken. Okay, still I give you concession. You come with me now. I will take you to Vaikuntha. No suffering, no birth, no death. No. Narad Muni, see my house? What happened? You see those windows? Windows are kept open. So what? No, windows are open. Inside the window, inside the house, so much of gold is there, which I earned and kept it. If I am not protecting from the thieves, or anybody can just go and take. And these, my sons, they don't have sense. They don't have responsibility. Once they get the responsibility, I have to come. The aim of the life is to go back to... Shut up, don't talk. He wanted to say, but still, Narad Muni kept himself and said, okay. As you said, after some time, once they get the responsibility, once they feel the responsibility, then I can come. Okay, after some time again he comes and says, the dog is not there, but he is getting the signal. Oh, Atma, who was a Brahmana and then who took birth as dog, where are you? Cockroach comes. Cockroach. Narad Muni, I am here. Where are you? Oh, this cockroach. Have you understood? By the grace of God, you got this remembrance that you are a Brahmana. You took birth as a dog and you took birth as this cockroach. Now you come back. Now you have undergone all sorts of troubles, at least personally experienced with the knowledge. You see, my daughter-in-law, she doesn't have any brain. She puts all the kismis, kaju, the cashew nuts, and all that here in the garbage she's throwing. I am there, eating very nicely. If I don't eat, other cockroaches will eat. I think after some time this daughter-in-law will get lot of knowledge and she will not throw, she will not do all that. Narad Muni says, who will throw? She must have thrown all rotten things there. Narad Muni, you don't understand how tasty it is. You also become a cockroach and understand this. Narad Muni says, what is that you are talking? Then he says, no, once my daughter-in-law comes to her understanding and she stops throwing all that, then I will come. The aim of the life is to go back to God. You know everything and you have suffered so much and still you don't want to come. Narad Muni, you don't understand how tasty these cashew nuts are. You also become a cockroach and start tasting. Then you will understand. Narad Muni says, okay, what to do? Next life again he comes and sees this fellow is not there. Oh, where are you? This fellow is a snake. Narad Muni says, you see, it is too much. Now you tell me, you want to come or not? What is the problem now? You see, the fields, they have grown up so much and there is no protection. My sons, they don't have sense. There is no protection at all. So many rats, mouse and all those things are there. They are spoiling. I am there as the big snake here to protect. I am protecting. You see, after some time again, Narad Muni said, this is the last chance for you. You want to come or not? No, Narad Muni. You see the field. Just see. Who is there to protect? And so many rats are there, so many bandicoots, so many are moving. They will just spoil everything. Such a beautiful crop. And my son doesn't have any knowledge how it should be protected. I am there to protect. You see? Narad Muni shouted loudly, oh man, here is a snake, here is a snake. His son comes out and kills it. That's all. Then Narad Muni thinks, this poor fellow, they are so much attached and they don't want to come out. This attachment, they know knowingly, even though they know the Shastra, even though they know the logic, they are scholars, but still they don't want to come out of the bondage because of their own attachment, thinking that they are going to enjoy their life. So, that's what actually, now Arjuna is asking, why this person does without his knowledge. Actually, he is performing, some external force is pulling him. Just like this fellow, goose, the golden egg. He feels happy and then he cuts it. And later on, he regrets, oh, I don't know what has happened to me. Why I got this idea that by killing the goose I will get lot of these things. I don't know what is happening. Some ghosts are here, ghosts are catching me and doing all that. I know I am so knowledgeable person, but what has happened to me? By killing the goose I can get all of them. I lost everything. Something is behind me. Something is behind me which is doing. Kṛṣṇa says that is nothing but your own lust. In 2.62, Srimad Bhagavad Gita 62, text and 63 of chapter 2, gives how a person falls down. Jayato vishayan punsan sanghastishopajayate sanghat sanjayate kama krodho vijayate krodhat bhavati sammoha smriti vibramha smriti bramshat buddhinashat pranashyati. Jayato vishayan punsan. Once he starts contemplating on the objects of senses, then he develops the attachment. He is contemplating, my salary is so much, I should buy the big car. How I should do that, how I should do that, contemplating. Then, no, I have to. This I should get, because I should please my girlfriend, I should please my wife, I should please whatever it is. Then it turns to lust, I must do anything. Then he goes to the bank and he says, I want to get this loan. For your salary, you will get a bicycle. Loan for bicycle, not for car. What do you mean? You think I cannot get money? I will definitely get. I have so much of intelligence, brain, delusion. So by doing that, that's all, I can get it. Okay. Then he loses his memory. Then he loses his memory, his status, what he is. And then he does all mischiefs and sinful activity. He steals and tries to make money. But he is caught and he is put in the jail. So he falls down. So this is what actually it is. Ultimately, if we see the stages, dhyayato vishyan punsan sangas teshopajayate sangat sanjayate kama krodho vijayate. You get angry when the lust is not fulfilled. Krodhat bhavati sammoha. You get into complete delusion. And then the bewilderment. Delusion develops the bewilderment of memory. When memory is bewildered, still intelligence is not lost. Then, when memory is bewildered and the person loses his intelligence. So up to that point, intelligence is still there. Unfortunately, that intelligence is not used. If we use the intelligence, then we can become better. That is the basic difference between a devotee and non-devotee. Devotee, when he becomes angry or when he does some sinful activity, immediately he realizes with his intelligence when somebody tells him. There are classic examples, very good examples in Srimad Bhagavatam. Dhruva becomes very angry and starts killing the yakshas because his brother Uttama was killed by these yakshas. When he comes to know his brother has been killed, then these yakshas, they have killed my brother. I will teach them lesson. Dhruva is the one who has got the darshan, who has seen the God personally, who got the biggest fortune of the Supreme Lord appearing to him and granting him that after this life you are going back to the biggest planet which I made for you, special planet which is a part of Vaikuntha. But it is not that you will simply go, you rule the country, rule for thousands of years and then you come back. Now, he is such a very highly elevated and everything is clear for him to go back to Vaikuntha. And a special planet has been made. And such a person, he becomes so angry, started killing one by one, all of them. And yakshas are showing all the powers, all different magical powers. And he is, at one point, it had become so much that with their powers, they created a huge, the clouds, black clouds, and then rain falls. What sort of rain? Blood, urine, stool, everything is coming down. And then big stones are falling. And then so many weapons are falling down. And Dhruva is looking here and there. What to do? How to actually, what astra should be used to remove this great power these fellows are having. Then the munis, the rishis who are from the different planets are watching this, they come down and tell, Dhruva, you surrender to the Supreme Lord. You remember the Supreme Lord and use your weapons. Then immediately he remembers Narayanastra. Then he takes the Narayanastra. The moment he releases the Narayanastra, that's all these things have gone. And he is again started finishing off one by one, so many people. Then seeing all this, Manu, his father's father, Manu comes and says, Oh Dhruva, stop. You see, what is the use of killing all this? Kubera is very much, he will be unhappy. And then that will affect our whole lineage, Vamsha. So, what is that you are going to get now? Your brother is already finished, he died and everything is over and you have killed so many people. Okay, as a king, because when his relation, somebody fought and his man has been killed in a war, then it is your duty as a king to go and fight. That you have performed. Okay, enough. Now it is enough. Please realize, you are not an ordinary person. You just remember the Supreme Lord and then you surrender unto Him. You keep remembering. It looks you have forgotten and you don't have compassion. You are a great devotee. Devotee means compassion. Devotee means tolerance. How is that you have forgotten? When Manu said that, then immediately he realizes. Then Manu advises him, go and you just pray to Kubera and Kubera will be happy. Then he was thinking, then Kubera appears. Once he stopped killing of all the yakshas, Kubera comes and blesses him. And then he goes back to his capital. So the story continues. Then ultimately he is totally surrendered to Kṛṣṇa and all that. The point here is the devotee immediately realizes, I made the mistake. Okay, out of anger, as the king, I was acting as a king when one of the important person has been killed in a war. And this is a defeat for my country. So, as a king, I have done that. Then Kubera says, oh, sinless Dhruva. Even though so many people were killed, Kubera addresses him as, oh, sinless Dhruva. You are so fortunate. Whatever benediction you want, I will give you. Similarly, we have another very good example in Srimad Bhagavatam of Janmejaya. Janmejaya, after understanding that his father Parikshit Maharaj has been killed by Takshaka, then he becomes so angry. Takshaka, the snake, my father Parikshit is such a great man, such a big ruler. He is the emperor. And if he wanted to rule Swarga, the heaven and all that, he could have simply ruled. He is having so much of power. And this fellow had gone there, even though there is some curse, the curse by Shringi. Why this fellow should go? How dare he is? I will perform the snake sacrifice. All of you, my ministers, make all arrangements. I will request all the Brahmanas, the Rishis, the Munis to come over here and perform the snake sacrifice. You call one by one all the snakes all of them should fall into the fire. So the sacrifice started, and one by one, as they are called, every snake is coming and falling into that. Now, one by one, once they are falling, I think there is some problem. King did not understand, where is this fellow? For the past so many rishis, brahmanas and munis, they all have come and they all are chanting the mantras with such power. So many people together. If they call anybody, it has to fall. Now the king is surprised whether Takshaka came already or what happened. In confusion, I have not watched the Takshaka being burnt in the sacrifice, in this yajna. They say, oh my dear king, Takshaka has not come. He is not coming. Why? Why Takshaka is not coming? Because he took shelter of Indra. And because he took shelter of Indra, Indra is protecting him. He is not coming. Oh, that is the case. If that is the case, chant the mantra that Takshaka, who is actually with Indra, should come and fall into the sacrificial fire. Indra along with Takshaka. Once they called, so slowly Indra started coming down. Oh, Indra is going to fall into the fire along with Takshaka. This man comes. Brihaspati sees this. If Indra is coming down and if he is falling, actually he falls down from the aeroplane. And in Srimad Bhagavatam it is told, he falls down, he is falling down. Indra is falling down. Brihaspati sees this and immediately he says, oh my God, stop. Indra is the one, the representative of the Supreme Lord for ruling the heaven and the earth. And whenever anybody who is the enemy of Indra becomes strong, then the Supreme Lord appears. Indrari vyakulam lokam mrudayanti yuge yuge. Indra Ari, the enemy of Indra, when they create all problems, then Kṛṣṇa himself will come, or Kṛṣṇa will take an incarnation, and then he will simply eliminate. Janmejaya, have you understood this? Indra, the king of heaven with Takshaka, if both are falling down, falling into the fire, Janmejaya says, I have nothing to do with Indra. My only aim is to kill this fellow Takshaka. Takshaka, because he had taken shelter of Indra, he is not coming. Indra is giving protection. Along with Indra, he has to fall. Now we are calling Takshaka with Indra. He says, no. You see, Takshaka also has taken the nectar, Amrita. So that fellow will not die now, not so soon. A lot of time is there. So he will not die in this way. And Indra, killing Indra means it is impossible. You will be killed by the Supreme Lord. So just stop. Stop this Sarpayaga. You understand? Then he says, yes. Again, he gives the logic. You see, your father has died and everything is over. Now with this, whether he will come back? He will not come back. What is the purpose? And for whom you are doing the yajna? You are one side you are trying to satisfy the Supreme Lord. Another side you are trying to fight or you are going against the Supreme Lord. Is it logical? Please stop. Janmejaya, you are a very good devotee. Janmejaya immediately realizes, oh, I am sorry. The snake sacrifice ends. He declares, the snake sacrifice has come to an end. All the snakes which are coming down or which are not burnt, they run away. So, then he worships the Rishi, the Brihaspati, the guru of the demigods. Unless we control our mind at some point or the other with intelligence, we get into big trouble. Just a small, this story also you just see. One lion always moving here and there in the village. They see, oh my God, this lion is moving here and there, anytime it can attack. What should we do? Let us put a cage. And then this lion will be caught here. Very good. They made a nice cage and they put it. And naturally, whatever, the lion was caught. Now, this is there and this is roaring and shouting for help, unable to come out. Then one sadhu, a saint, was moving that side and he looks, oh, you are captured. Then the lion, with very in miserable condition, says, kindly release me. He says, oh, you are a atma only, so I will help you. So he releases, join. He moves and it released, he had come out. Once he had come out, you see, I am very hungry. I have been here for the past 3-4 days and I am very hungry. He says, so what? I am very hungry, I am not finding anybody. I will kill you. I have to eat. You will kill me? I only helped you. I don't know all that. I am suffering from great hunger. So he feels very bad. Oh my God. Oh God, help me. Then this fellow was discussing, and then this monkey appears. And what is that going on? Big monkey. Then the sadhu explains, you see, I only removed the lion from the cage and now it says it wants to kill me and eat. Is it proper? He says, you are such a big personality. You are the king of the lion, oh lion. You are the king of the whole forest and you were there inside the cage. Is it? He says, yes, I was there inside the cage. I don't believe that you are there inside the cage. The cage is so small. You are such a big personality. Yes, I was there, really. I show you. Yeah, show. How you are there? Then once it has gone inside, immediately he pulls it down. You see, our mind is like this. If we try to help it with some material desires, that will finish off us. Our desires are like this. Why this attachment? Why this feeling bad? Why the misery? Is exactly this. This monkey, this is called monkey trap. Unless you release your hand and come out, you cannot take out your hand. But with the hand, the monkey is catching the bananas. And it doesn't want to leave. If it leaves banana, it can come out. Just leave banana, then you can take out your hand. No, I want to catch. I want to catch one banana or two banana or bunch of bananas. You have to hold it. When you are holding, you cannot come out. As long as you are holding, you cannot come out. Use your intelligence. No. Then you suffer. Neither you get it, you will keep on feeling and longing, wishing for it. You will never get that. And you will never get that. And you are always in suffering mood only. You are in misery. So this is what exactly our life is. We are attached to so many things. We are trying to satisfy the senses. These senses are never satisfied. But still we want to. I want to enjoy, I want to satisfy my senses. Also I want to do some devotional service. Impossible. So leave that attachment. Leave. Then only you can be happy. This is the reason for our Janma Mrityu, life, birth and death cycle. Life and then dying, birth, some little bit, a few years of life, then death, then another life, another life, another life. 84 lakh different species are there. We are moving in this cycle for millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and million of lives. Still we don't realize. With Prabhupada is so kind, and he had given us the knowledge that this is the one. We are in birth and death cycle. You should come out. But our position is this. We try to catch hold of the cage, and we want to be inside the cage. And we think we are enjoying. We should enjoy more and more. Prabhupada is trying to pull out this cage. Once you come out, you have the real happiness. No. So, as Prabhupada has guided, if we follow the principles given by Prabhupada, we are sure we will come out of this birth and death cycle and go back to Godhead. Otherwise, not possible, not possible. And we are suffering. If we are thinking that we are enjoying, we are fools number one category fools. Hare Krishna. So, your questions, if you have some of them. Okay, if you don't have any questions, we stop here. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki Jai. Jai Sri Radhe.
Yes,